What is going on, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome and come on in. Welcome to the live stream. It started 30 seconds ago. Check out the markets, check out some coins. So stay tuned, guys. George Garcia, what's up? Let's go. I'm learning a lot. Shout out to George Garcia. Thank you, bro. I'm happy you're learning a lot, man. This is why I go live. This is the purpose why I go live here. To help you guys out. Give you my insights, of course. But thank you guys so much for coming on in. Now just setting this up here for TikTok and then we're ready to go. Yeah, that should be good. Let me know how you guys are doing. Don't forget to like, by the way. Don't forget to like the live stream. I'm gonna check out all your favorite coins. So stay tuned. Every like helps. And let's go live here on TikTok. There we go. Come on in, guys. Just started the live stream a couple seconds ago, so you guys are early. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream, guys. What's up, Diamond? Shout out to Diamond. We closed 2 daily candles over 4,000 time in years. What do you think? 2 daily candles over 4,000. What do you mean 4,000? What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about Ethereum? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, I see. Yeah, let's go on the daily. Yeah, you're right. Over 4K. All right. Very bullish. Very bullish for ETH. Just seen that right now. Shout out to Diamond. 2 daily candles closed above 4K. And on the weekly, which ends tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing the weekly close tomorrow. Let's see. I feel like we're gonna pull back here for the weekly, so we can see Ethereum pull back maybe to 4,100 or something like that. We'll see. But you know, getting that 4,000 close on the weekly too is very bullish, guys. Right? I told you guys this multi-year resistance level for Ethereum was broken the last 2 days. And if you guys remember in my live stream, when we were right here around 3,800, 3,900, I told you guys we were looking strong and we were mostly likely gonna break that, and we did. But I did also say no matter how high we go up here, the next wave we're gonna come down for a retest, right? So You know, we might go a little bit higher. We'll see. But I do believe we'll come down here for a retest around 3,900 or even 3,800. Right? So, but either way, very bullish here. We got into some longs here on some altcoins. I'll share some of them here very soon. But thank you guys for coming on in. Don't forget to like. Every like helps. What's up, Martin? Hello, my friend. Can you take a look at Peanut? Man, Peanut. I haven't seen that coin in like months now. Right? Ever since it was all over the place. But I'll check it out here for you. Doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Right? It's definitely not a dead coin. It's basically in this pennant here. So yeah, I mean, it put in the higher low, so it's looking good here, right? It looks like it's gonna break. I want to say right now though, because we're rejecting that 25. So, you know, I'll wait for a pullback here for Peanut, maybe to 24 cents around here. So I'd be careful buying right now, but long term, it doesn't look too bad if you want to hold this coin for altcoin season. What's wrong with LTC? I don't know. What's going on with LTC? I thought it was bullish. Thank you guys for the likes. We'll check out LTC. Neiro. Let's check out Neiro. I got you, man. Don't worry. I got you with all the coins. Is this the right one? Let's do the right one. Lewis, my brother in Christ, how are you? I'm doing great. How about you, brother? Thanks for coming to the live, man. Shout out to Greater Is He. I've been pretty good here. Have off tomorrow, so I might do a daily a live stream tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, I guess we found. I think it's this one. Yeah, I got you, Nate. Don't worry. Peanut pumping. Peanut's pumping. ETH's not dumping, man. ETH's at 4,253. So Neiro also looking kind of similar to Peanut in a way, right? We had that bounce. And now we've been consolidating here sideways. But I like on the weekly holding that 25 on the weekly. On the daily. As well, holding that 200. So, I mean, it looks like, you know, it looks very well like it did put in the low. A higher low. But most likely, we'll get a rejection here. Right, for a small pullback possibly. So I do see kind of a small pullback here for Neiro, just because it's coming up here to this heavy resistance level here, or maybe a little consolidation, but it is looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Very similar to Peanut, kind of in this pennant. And again, a lot of these coins, they're not gonna really take off. Right, they're not gonna really take off as soon as these other layer ones, right? You know, they're gonna take off later on. But we're still in this pennant. Once we break out of this, I think it's very bullish. And I mean, if you want to buy right now, near the bottom of the pennant, it's not a bad deal. Again, look, if this coin was still, you know, down here, haven't recovered yet, kind of like lagging behind, I would definitely stay away from it. But had a bullish bounce here. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. Bro, is it true that XRP is going down? I don't know. XRP is at 324. You know. Ziggy. Let me fix that. Shout out to Ziggy. Thank you, Ziggy. Thank you for the likes, bro. I'm doing a live stream here. Just a 1 hour live stream, but I will be live again tomorrow. For a longer live stream, of course. You know, this is what I love about the bull market. It's always great to do live streams, even during the weekend. We see Ethereum super bullish here at 4,000. Shout out to Diamond for letting us know we have two daily candles closing above 4K. So that's very bullish. Very bullish. And tomorrow, guys, tomorrow I'm gonna cover the weekly close. This could be the first week that Ethereum closes above that 4,100, which we haven't since, honestly, since over here, the 2021, when we started to drop. So, you know, we're going back in time to 2021, but this time we're much stronger. We're much more mature. We got the ETFs and all those things going for us. So ETH it's ready to explode. Litecoin terrible last 2 days. Let me check out Litecoin. Let me see here. Last time I checked it, maybe it sold off a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, we're all pulling back here for Litecoin. Because there's a lot of resistance right there, right? So yeah, I mean, what can happen for Litecoin? Obviously, it's tacking, you know, haven't hit this resistance since back in February when it went down. So the first time it hits it, it's gonna get some resistance, right? It's definitely gonna pull back like it has been. So I would say a good target here for Litecoin pullback is 117, 115 level. Kind of finding its way here on the 25 MA, catching up to that. I could see something possibly like that happen. And usually you don't want to long when these, you know, when all coins are coming back to heavy resistance level like Litecoin is. You can see right here on the weekly. We're coming back here to this very heavy resistance. On the first attempt, we're usually going to get a big pullback. So you can see why Litecoin is pulling back here. So again, we might go back to 115 level before we break out of here. I'm using a trading view. Thank you for the likes. If you guys like crypto, definitely like, follow. Doing a crypto live stream here. Shiba Inu. I got you with Shiba. Anytime. Anytime. But long term, I am bullish on Litecoin. It's just coming back here to, I mean, look at this, right? It's coming back to the same level where in the month here back in March, you know, this is the same level where back in March it went from 128 to 83. So I mean, that was a huge dump right there for Litecoin in that 1 month. And then we had a bottoming tail here to 62, right? Bottoming tail right there. We held at 25 and then we're back here. So we got ICP, Shiba. If you haven't joined Crypto Traders University, you're missing out. Best investment 2025. Yes, guys, join CTU, my trading group. Shout out to Diamond. Thank you for the good reviews, man. I appreciate it. And I already put into 2 new trades today for some altcoins. So I'm already up pretty decent on those trades too. So, but they're long term though, right? So I want the money to come out of Ethereum and go to small caps. They will eventually. They will. Don't worry, I'll do Filecoin, man. I'll do Filecoin. Let's just do it in order. We got Shiba, ICP, and we'll do Filecoin. Don't worry. Again, Shiba. When is Shiba gonna wake up here? When is Shiba? I mean, we've been going sideways here. CTU is the first link in the bio. But here's the thing, guys. If you guys want 1 week free of CTU, you guys can use my link, the pinned comment, or the second link in my link bio, and sign up to BitUnix using my link and participate in the campaign. If you already have my link, if you already used my link, you can still participate in this. Each month they're giving me new campaigns, so that's basically free money every month. So you can get a week free by signing up BitUnix doing the deposit bonus, putting in at least one trade. It could be like a $5 trade, and then just DMing me and telling me that you did it. Which old coin is good to buy today? I would say Litecoin is a good old coin. XRP, obviously, XLM, even Dogecoin I would say too. So yeah, let's take a look here at Shiba Inu. You can see right here on the weekly, we're down a ton here, so it's gonna be a while till Shiba Inu has that golden cross, right? The 25 and the 200. We're gonna need to see, but what I see here for Shiba Inu is what I said before. I see an inverted head and shoulders out here playing out, right? That's what I'm looking here for Shiba Inu. We're also getting bullish divergence here. Actually, look at this, right? If you go on the daily, we are getting bullish divergence here, right? Putting in this higher low. So yeah, I do see somewhat of like an inverted head and shoulders playing out here. So I know Shiba's consolidating, but just like Crow was consolidating in a range, I believe Shiba will break out of it. I believe Shiba will break out of this range eventually. All right, so look, honestly, Shiba's one of those coins that I've been adding to my position. Very oversold on the monthly, and I believe it's going to start to move. And the next coin, we got ICP, and we're going to check out all your coins today, guys. I'm going to do the daily update of the day as well, see which coins are up the most here on the day. ICP starting to wake up. I still have my long on ICP. I think it's a 5x trade. So we're starting to move up here to the top of the range. We need to break out of this range here above 621. Then we're gonna short squeeze up here to 730. I'll probably get rejected. So you know, once we break out of here, boom, we kind of do something like that, and then we recover that range. So you know, if you actually look here on the daily, we're gaining momentum to the upside. You can see why we're moving up here.
New subscriber.
You see that stochastic starting to move up on the daily. And here's the thing, right? Every time we have the stochastic just move up fast to oversold or overbought, that's how you know we're going to start to move big. Like for example, right here, you see how the stochastic just dumped right here? You see how it went oversold on the daily? We were still over here. So even though it was oversold already, we still dumped down even more. Okay, now we're overbought. Even though it's overbought already, we can still explode. You see what I'm saying? So that's the way you want to look at it on the daily. It kind of shows you the momentum ahead of time. But you can see that we're trending up here for ICP. We're starting to trend out of this to attack the top of this range, which I believe will break it. So I am bullish on ICP. Let's take a look here at Filecoin now. And guys, don't worry, stay patient. I'm going to check out all your favorite coins. I'm only one person, so stay patient. So Filecoin's in this massive falling wedge. Again, this coin might never recover back to its all-time highs, but again, there's a possibility it can go to 12 bucks, you know, 20 bucks around here somewhere, and top out around there, right? We'll see. But either way, you know, we get this breakout here. The next move here for a Filecoin is 334. Right? Why? Because this is a massive support level that's going to turn into resistance. So I can see Filecoin bullish here on the short term to 334, 350 around here, 330. All right. But it's going to take a lot for Filecoin to recover, man. It's going to take a miracle. Chat, like the stream. None of your biz. Thank you, bro. You guys been killing it with the likes. And you guys know what that means. Time to do a daily update of the day here. Let's see what coins are outperforming. Let's check it out, guys. On the daily. top 100.
New subscriber.
Yeah, we're getting so many subscribers. Thank you guys. John Doe, you can join the group. We'll check out Pepe too soon. So, again, for a second time, Arrow, one of the top gainers on the daily, 18%. I told you guys, Arrow. I told you guys how bullish I was on base. Arrow is the #1 DEX on base, and it's just been doing amazing. You know, $1 under $1 Arrow was a great deal. Told you I'll help you fix that. Thank you, Ziggy. Yeah, we already got over 16K likes. Shout out to Ziggy and everyone liking the live stream. What happened at 6 p.m. East today that put the total market cap over 4 trillion? I don't know. I'll check out the total market cap. I gotta check that out. So, yeah, we got Aerodrome. Pi finally waking up. Thank God. KuCoin's coin. What price is that at? 12 bucks. Wow. Raydium as well. So, you know, both dexes right here, Raydium and Arrow, top gainers on the daily. IMX up pretty good too. So we have some pretty good coins up here on the daily. Let's check out the top 200. Some lower cap coins. So AO's starting to move up too. And MOG, so I do have MOG. Happy I got MOG. It's up 14% on the day. Turbo too up here, up 7%. So a lot of coins are up pretty big here on the day. A lot of altcoins starting to wake up. ETH is starting to wake those altcoins up. And we're ready to explode, guys. We got Vchain, Pepe, Crow, Tondo. Let's do all those coins. I got you guys. Also today in the live stream, I want to kind of look here at which coins are looking good for a long, right? For a long-term long. And I got into 2 trades today. I shared it with the CTU on 2 altcoins that I got into a multi-month long, 5x. But Crow's looking good, man. Crow's looking really good here. Again, I have to be careful longing here though, right? Like I said regarding Crow, it's gonna come back here for a retest, no matter how high. I mean, it can still go up here to 16, 17, but I believe it'll come back here for a retest at the 618. Usually when we break the 618 like that, we usually come back for a retest. Last time I did it right here, but you can see it got rejected hard. This time when we come back for that retest, we'll bounce off of it. So we could possibly have something kind of like that. All right. You can see something like that happen out here for Crow. So if you're looking for a long for Crow, you might want to watch out here that 14 cents, 13 cents level. If we do get a retest there, you can see how it's breaking out here. So I am bullish for Crow long term. I told you guys to buy a ton here when we were in that range here around 12 to 10 cents here. And we're finally starting to wake up. ETH to 40K next bull run. I could see that happening next bull run. 40K ETH. Bro, can you check into Injective, please? Yes, let's check out INJ. Injective Protocol. Let's see how it's looking. I know it's a bullish coin. So Injective, it's looking great, right? Previous all-time high was 26 bucks. We can see that we pulled back here to the same level from August in 2023 where we exploded. So getting this bottoming tail here is very bullish, putting this higher low. All right. So this is a very, this is definitely not a dead coin. This is a coin that's very alive. You can see we pulled back to this very important point of control here for Injective. And I do believe that was the bottom right there in 2025. So now, I would say the next big level here to watch out is 19 to 18 bucks. Because that is where the resistance point here from the downtrend. So we might have a big move very soon. Or we might kind of just move sideways and then meet up with it here around $18 and then get some resistance, and then we'll eventually break out of it. So short term, I'm bullish. Medium term, I'm bearish because I do believe we'll get some resistance there. And then long term, I'm super bullish here for Injective. I think this coin can really do some numbers, right? Let's actually do a thing here. Let's see. Because we already came up here. Let's see here. So yeah, I mean, this coin, depending on how bullish it is, right? We came into 52. We can still go to 92 to 120. Right. So there you go. Vchain moved today a little bit. Y'all check out Chainlink. Let's check out Vchain. DIA, I got you, bro. Yeah, SPX has done pretty good too. Shout out to Blop, Sick Mod, Shallow, None Ya Biz, and SF. You guys been killing it with the likes. Anytime adding in, anytime, man. Almost 23K, amazing. You guys have been killing it. So yeah, so look, I feel like Vchain is gonna pull a Crow, because Vchain is giving the same chart as Crow did before Crow broke out. It's obviously lower than Crow, but you know, very similar to what Crow was doing in this range here until we started to break out into the 618. So honestly, I think I'm gonna long on Vchain. I'm in the 5x trade. So Vchain is a coin that I'm comfortable going long here, long term, right? I believe this coin will eventually break out. Especially here on the daily, we're about to get that golden cross, right? 2 golden crosses. Again, this could take a month still. So we have that 200 coming down. It was resistance here. Okay, it's all a matter of time. We're coming down here on the 200. We're gonna eventually cross. What I believe is gonna happen, we're gonna pump. We're gonna get rejected again, and we're gonna be near a cross here, and then we're gonna break that 200. And then breaking that 200, we're gonna get that cross, that bullish cross, right? That golden cross. So yeah, it's all a matter of time for Vchain, in my opinion. I think this coin is going to start to move big here. Say, my brother, we already got over 100 people. Let's freaking go, guys. Again, if you guys want to know where I trade, I already put in 2 trades today, 2 new trades. I think I already have like 8 to 10, 10x to 5x long-term trades for this bull market for a lot of altcoins, and I use BitUnix. Again, if you guys use my link, it's not a one-time reward. You get deposit rewards every single month because I get new campaigns every month, and basically you can get up to 400 future bonus. So take advantage of that. Use this, the second link. And again, if you guys want to have 1 week free of CTU, just sign up using my link, deposit, make a trade. It could be a $5 trade, and then just send me a DM and I'll put you in CTU for a week. Okay, so definitely check it out. And by the way, they're VPN free and KYC free. Yeah, Vchain is pretty undervalued. So I think someone asked for Pepe. We got multiple people asking for Pepe. And then we'll do Chainlink. But Pepe's starting to break out of this massive pennant that it's been here in this multi-month. We're starting to break out. Look at that. And we're breaking out of that 50 M8 right there too. So very bullish. I mean, Pepe, it might break out very soon. From what I'm seeing here, we see the stochastic moving up here to overbought on the daily. We're breaking that 25, 50. We bounced on the 200, and we're breaking out of this pendant, and it kind of makes sense, right? Pepe is an Ethereum meme coin, so we might have a breakout here very soon to the next level of around 14. 4 zeros, 1450. So Pepe, another coin. I think this is another coin that doesn't look bad so long here. It's a much safer meme coin. Has a great bullish setup. And again, getting the measured move here. This is a massive measured move for Pepe. Right, breaking out here. It brings it to my price prediction on Pepe. My sell zone, right? From 85 to 1294. So I mean, Pepe from that level, from this level right now, that would be conservatively a 6x, but to the high target a 10x. So I still think Pepe got some X's left for the rest of this bull market. And Chainlink, I believe someone asked for Chainlink earlier. Let's take a look at that. Thank you guys for the likes. Don't forget to like. Chainlink getting that golden cross on the monthly, right? That 25 over the 50. Look at that. Doesn't get more bullish than that. And we're still oversold here on the monthly. So I'm loving Chainlink's chart. Very bullish. You can also see on the weekly how he bounced on that 50 MA. And then very soon we'll flip back here on the weekly, right? We'll probably flip, it might take a week or so when we flip that 25. But what I love here about Chainlink, guys, is the fact that we came back here to this resistance level, this resistance range, and we bounced on it. So that's what you want to see, right? You know, we have the first, second wave, third, and then bounce on the 50. So this is a bullish price action that you want to see here for Chainlink. And, you know, I believe this coin very soon is going to test that $26 mark here, $25, $26 mark, where I believe we'll get some resistance here. So I can see Chainlink coming back up here, getting some resistance, kind of putting in a cup and handle, but not a big pullback, right? I mean, it's like a small pullback that I see happening. So again, the bull market pullbacks are for buying, not financial advice, but they're different than the bear market pullbacks. The bear market pullbacks are kind of longer, more depressing. The bull market pullbacks are just eating up fast, right? Man, 40k likes. You guys killed it today. Absolutely amazing. So let's check out some more coins here. I see a lot of, you know, I'm going to try to do all your favorite coins. So don't worry. I got you guys. I got you. All right, we got AVAX here. AVAX also starting to move. I think AVAX is still down a good amount here. Might look at some AVAX longs, but I might wait a little bit too, right? Because we're, you know, we can get rejected here. But what I see here for AVAX, see, it's kind of ping-ponging here between the MAs, right? We got rejected on the 50 here at 27, came back down, bottomed on the 25, and now we're kind of in the middle here. So we might have a pennant here before we break through that. So you know, I expect AVAX to have a consolidation going sideways here. You know, as we start to get that 25 and 50 cross on the weekly. So I don't see AVAX breaking out just yet. I see it consolidating at least, you know, a couple more weeks or so, maybe a week or two. But on the monthly, what you want to see here for AVAX is that 25 MA is heavy resistance. You see right here before it was heavy support. This is a beautiful bounce here on the 618 on the 25, but now you see wick to wick. That's not a coincidence right there. That's a lot of resistance. So we need to hold that $27, close above that, and then our next target is here around 33 to 35. So either way, I'm bullish on AVAX. What's up, Grod? If you're new to crypto, definitely follow. Bitcoin back to 117K. Look at that, guys. All we had to do was, you know, I just started live streaming. We're back to 117K for Bitcoin. Thanks to you guys giving you all the likes. It's you guys who made Bitcoin go back to 117K. And ETH's about to go back to 4,300. But yeah, I mean, what do I recommend? You know, for new beginners that are in crypto, what I recommend is to like research, look at the top 20 coins and pick the ones that stand out to you in terms of their utility, what they're about, you know, their charts, their tokenomics. But look at it, start with the top 20, right? You don't want to just go into coin rank 200 and something, right? Start with the top 20. There's a lot of good projects in the top 20, top 10. All right, we got Neiro, we have Zepic, AMP. Let's take a look at Neiro. Neiro Protocol, which I believe is up today, I think, right? Man, Neiro also looking kind of like Vchain a little bit. Yeah. Kind of looking similar to Vchain. You kind of see like an inverted head and shoulders here, right? Boom. So we're putting that second shoulder. I do believe this is the bottom here. So again, inverted head and shoulders, very bullish. This is usually a bottoming pattern. So obviously I would say under the 618, under $3 is a good deal. Because we're going to break out of this eventually and come here to 364 and eventually to 430. Okay, usually when we break out of these patterns, we have an explosive move. But that might not happen until a couple weeks or so. If you look here at the MAs, yeah, we're starting to get that golden cross here on the MA too. Right, very soon we're gonna get that 25-200 cross, and then later on we'll get that 50-200 cross. So all this means is that momentum is switching over. We're getting a pivot in momentum here because we basically bottomed. We have an inverted head and shoulders, and that golden cross right there is the cherry on top for us to keep the momentum to the upside. So pretty bullish on Neiro. Now let's take a look at here at AMP. And by the way, guys, if you guys are new, definitely follow. I do live streams daily, or at least every other day. We're looking at crypto. So AMP, let's take a look at AMP here and see how it's doing. I only have a couple of ETH. Would you take some profit now? Is there a pullback soon? I mean, honestly, I would take some profits. I'm not gonna lie. I could see ETH. I'll check out ETH in a little bit, but I could see ETH pulling back to 3,900 level. Doesn't mean we'll go a little higher, but again, ETH's at a multi-year resistance level, so it doesn't hurt to take profit. So regarding AMP, not the most bullish chart, but at least we didn't come down here to 2023 levels. Right? Kind of similar to Jasmy in a way, because we're trying to regain this support level here above that 25. You can see there's so much resistance on that 25. But if you go here on the weekly, you can see that, you know, we have a lot of resistance here on the 50, the 25. But it's coming to a point where we're going to start to flip that 25 and eventually flip the 50. And if you look here on the daily, I'm pretty sure that's what we're starting to get here on the daily. So, and just like the other coins, I also see an inverted head and shoulders. So a lot of these coins, you can tell they're going to take off soon because they're starting to form an inverted head and shoulders that's playing out, which means the momentum is to the upside. We already got the golden cross right here. And then very soon, that's what you want to see. You want to see that 200 coming down. So eventually we'll flip that 200. in maybe a month or so. So it's on the right direction. It's still pretty undervalued, right? It's just, it's not bullish yet. It needs to do some things to be bullish, but you know, if you're bullish on the project, then you believe it will flip bullish soon in the charts. But yeah, anytime. Thank you guys for the likes. J Pizzle says, love AMP. I haven't done Cardano yet. But yeah, again, regarding ETH, yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to take profits now. It's at a multi-year resistance level. Okay, this is a multi-year resistance level. We can definitely pull back. Like I said, we can go to all-time highs here. We'll definitely pull back to retest this level as support, which is a bullish thing, actually. Nick Beam says, very bullish on AMP. AMP always does good during every bull run, even though I don't support the project much. Hopefully it does good too on this bull run, right? We'll see. Raydium. Let's take a look at Raydium. One of the top gainers today too as well. So let's see how it's looking here on the charts. You can see we broke out of this pendant. Yeah. And this is like, I see this all the time, right? Once we're starting to get close here on the golden cross, we usually have a pump, right? In anticipation to that golden cross. So it's not like, you know, it's not like we had to get the flip to then pump. A lot of times we get that pump first, and then eventually later we get the golden cross. We'll probably pull back, and then we'll keep pumping. So on the monthly, very bullish here. And what's even more bullish is the fact that we're still oversold on Raydium. Look how oversold we are on Raydium. So last time we were this oversold on Raydium was all the way down here back in 2023 when it was 17 cents. 17 cents, guys. Compare that to where it's at right now at 344. So this is very bullish because now, since we're so oversold, we have a lot of room to move up here back to overbought in a couple months. So I think Raydium is a great coin. If you believe Solana, you know, eventually this is going to outperform Solana. So what you can do, you know, you can hold Solana, ride that up, and then convert it to Raydium as it goes up. And then eventually Raydium is going to outperform, in my opinion. But again, very bullish. I'm putting higher highs and higher lows, and I would say the next target is around $5. Almost, wow, 43k likes already. Insane. Thank you guys. GRT. Let's see the graphs. Last time I checked the graph, it was still pretty flat. At least we're at 10 cents now. At least we're at 10 cents. So I'm actually looking to put in a long on the graph. I want to see some more. I kind of want to see what it does, but I'm already in a lot of longs, like long-term longs. I got into 2 more today. Can you chart chat Caspa, please? Yes, I will chart Caspa. Thank you, Ron. Shout out to Ron. So regarding GRT, I'm seeing a very similar movement to Vchain, right? We're getting that inverse head and shoulders. So you might kind of do something like that, which I'm liking. We're breaking over that 25. And very soon we're coming up here to the top of the range, which is 12 cents. So once we flip that 12 cents as support, we're ready to come back here to 15 cents. All right. And you can kind of see here this pendant that we've been in. Let's actually get the measure move here. So an estimate, which is actually near the golden pocket, right? It's around 20 cents. So based on the measure move, once we break out of this pendant, 20 cents GRT pretty soon, which is a 2x. It's a 2x from where it's at right now. So pretty bullish on GRT. Can you do Pudgy Penguins, please? Sure. Oh yeah, let me try Caspa first, cause ask for Caspa, and then we'll do Pudgy Penguins. I got you. Again, I'm super bullish on Caspa. I am in the long on Caspa. You can see we made that 25 support now, so now we're ready to go here. You know, there's a lot of resistance here at the 10 to 11 cents, but you can see how Caspa put in a good bottom right here, around 5 cents, right? But then we put in the higher low around 6 cents. So really, when we break out of this pennant, I'd expect Caspa to have a major pump. Lost you to 33 cents or so. Again, this won't happen in a couple weeks or a month, but very, very soon. This is what I see Caspa doing after it breaks out of this pennant. But it's just starting to right now. It's starting to get here to the top of the pennant. You can see on the daily, we're getting this bullish cross right here on the daily. On the daily, we're getting resistance on the 25. So we might pull back a little bit for Caspa. But you see that the momentum is to the upside. When you see that 200 just coming down, like a falling rocket right there, we're about to get another golden cross right here with the 50 and the 200. You see that the momentum is on our side, to the upside. In the top of the pendant, where there will be some resistance, is around 11 to 10 cents. And then I believe we'll break it on this attempt. So, you know, we had to come down here for Caspa because we had to fill in this gap here from this God candle. Because Caspa, what it did here, it went from like 5 cents all the way to 15 cents in a matter of a month. So 5 cents to 15 cents. So obviously, we were above this. We had to break that support, come down, fill in that gap, build support here. And now we're ready to restore our support that we had at 10 cents. So you can see why I'm so bullish on Caspa. Thank you, Crypto Owl. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. ICP. Well, let's check out here. I think there was another coin here earlier. Pudgy, yeah, Penguins. Let's do Penguins because I told you I was going to do that next. And then we can do ICP. Man, Penguin not looking to come down. Wait, it did pull back already. Or we did see a pullback here for Penguin. Now it's in this pendant, and we're about to break out of it. So we're looking really good here for Penguin. I would not be surprised if we got to break out here to retest the highs very soon, around 43. You know, this is a very bullish price action. You can see the stochastic is curving up. That shows momentum's on our side. Go here on the 4 hour. We got that bullish golden cross right there too. So everything looking bullish here for Penguin to break out of this pendant. And if we look at the pendant, that brings us to the next target for Penguin. Around 0.68, right around there. So basically like a 2x. Wi-Fi, Algorand. Prove is moving. Lewis, don't miss on it. Let me know more about Prove. What is the project about? Oh yeah, ICP. Let's do ICP and then Wi-Fi and also Superverse. You guys, don't worry. You guys got a ton of coins. That's one thing too, guys. As we get more people in the live stream, which I would expect as you know we get more deeper into the bull market, we're gonna get a lot of people asking for coins. So just stay patient. I'm gonna do all of them one by one. ICP also starting to wake up here. Very overbought. I mean, oversold on the monthly. But we're starting to gain momentum here. So, you know, very soon, once we break out of that $6 level range here, like I said again, we're going into 750. But here's the thing, guys. ICP is going to get a lot of resistance here on the 7 to 750 level here. So, once we break out here and we rocket up here to 750, we're going to pull back for sure. That pullback, I would say it would be around 630, around here. So I can see something like that happening. Okay. But short term, ICP is looking great. And on the pullback here, I did get in a long here that I'm up already. But you can see on the daily as well. This is when you want to buy. You want to buy when the MAs are all tangled up together. When they're all tangled up together, ready to flip, bullish momentum, bring that 200 down. That's when you want to buy. And then when you want to sell, when they look like this, right? When they're all gapped out like this. When you see this huge, you know, basically the order 25, 50, 200, and they're all gapped out like that. That's when you want to sell. But right now, you can see this is a good time to invest. So Bitcoin back to, wow, Bitcoin's about to hit 118, guys. Can we get Bitcoin hitting 118? And look at that. We broke out of the bull flag. That's why. We broke out of the bull flag. Can Bitcoin hit 118 in the live stream? I'll be pumped if you can. 118 freaking K for Bitcoin. Look at that, guys. You broke out of the bull flag while we were live streaming. Man. So what does that bring us? Like 136? 136, 135. Very good info. Thank you for ICP. Jeremiah, anytime, man. I appreciate it. And again, if you guys are here in the live stream, don't forget to check out BitUnix. This is where I leverage trade. I'm going to put some live trades here. But if you guys use my link, you'll always, every single month, be able to participate in my future bonuses. So each month, you can get future bonuses to trade, to leverage trade. So check it out. It's the link in the pinned comment, or the second link in the bio. Let's check out Wi-Fi. Lewis, look up. I explained what it is. Okay, let me see here. It's the first world's first software crypto. The first world's first software crypto. Interesting. I'm definitely gotta look into it for sure. Saint says it expand to weekly. Stop has already been in. You think Bitcoin stop is in? $56K. Let's freaking go, guys. 56K likes. Thank you, guys. I got you, bro. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into proof. Rising wedge weekly. Yeah, I see what you're saying here. It's on Coinbase of last week. Okay. Yeah, definitely gotta look into proof. Let's take a look at Wi-Fi. Again, Wi-Fi looking like it wants to go here to 6K. Did we actually hit 6K? Yeah, we did. This week we did. So again, Wi-Fi very bullish here. We're getting resistance here on the 50 MA, but once we break that, we break out of this pendant. The measured move is, like I said, 10K. And you can also see here on the daily, super bullish on the daily too. Again, we're all MA's all tangled up here. Well, you know, we got the bullish crossover, 25-200, and then now, maybe today or tomorrow, we'll get that 50-200, and we're ready to go. Once we're in order, 25, 50, and 200, we're ready to go and blast off to the upside. So that might be when we break out of this pendant, and after we do, it won't be too far until we go here to 10K. So looking pretty good on Wi-Fi. Elliott wave here in the 5th wave. I have a feeling Bitcoin is going to pump for a few weeks until September. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely anticipate. I mean, what I can see happening is this anticipating the interest rate, right? And then maybe sell during the interest rate drop. Kind of like a sell the news. XRP, please. XRP at 324. Let's take a look at XRP. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. Investors have up to $55 buy orders on ICP, bro. Yeah, sell the news, but in the meantime, it's gonna be a yeah, I agree. XRP looking great. All right, we're holding that 25 on the 4 hour. You can see on the 4 hour here how we bottom. We pull back on the 200, bounce off of it, and now we're pulling back here. I mean, we're basically in a bull flag to that 25. So we're rolling over to that 25. So this could be to around 320, 318 level, and then we bounce off of that. All right, so I would watch the 4 hour for XRP. It looks like we're going to that 320 mark and find support on that 25. So either way, bullish. My measured move here is around 550, and I gave this out when XRP was still in this pendant, and it broke out of it, and we're basically halfway there almost. Thank you guys for the follows. Yes, sell the news, brother. Please, Solana. Solana finally started to move. I told you guys 180. Didn't I tell you guys that? I remember yesterday saying 181. And Solana, big move here. We're basically gonna get a reversal here on the weekly. Right. I mean, Solana. I mean, look at Solana. Look at this. Right? It's right. Boom, boom. Look at the two candles right there, and we're gonna get another one right there. So what's going on here? Resume. Alright guys, I don't know why it took me out. I'm back now, so don't worry. Just took me out. Hi, what's up, Harley? How's the EMA? The EMA for what? Yeah, short-term prediction, yeah. For XRP, you mean? Oh, Solana, okay. Yeah, so I haven't looked at Solana yet. So let's take a look at Solana here, because this is a very bullish chart. You can see we're bouncing on that 25. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna come here to 205, right? Back to over 205. But I would expect that to be next week. I think this week we close here around 180, 188, 185 level. And then next week I can see us pumping to 200, over 200 bucks. All right, following here the previous week. So I'm bullish on Solana. I think it's gonna go to 200 very soon. And this is what you want to see on the daily. You can see how we pulled back. We found support on that 50 while getting that golden cross right there, the 50 crossing over the 200. Very bullish. So now we got it all ordered here on the daily, the 25, the 50, the 200 below. And it just shows you the momentum that this coin has. Putting in a higher low, from a higher low, from a higher low. So $200 Solana, in my opinion, very, very soon. My short-term prediction. Do I think Solana's gonna break 1K? Maybe not. I don't know, man. I think if we top out this year, there's a chance, but I'll say most likely 2026, early 2026, right? But I see it going to at least 600 to 800. So yeah, like 1K is the higher target of my Solana level. The sell zone really is around 600 to 950, around here. Thank you guys. You guys been killing it. Jeremiah, thank you, bro. Vibes. 118. Look at that. Just in time. Thank you for the super chat. Man, this is insane, guys. Just because I started the live stream, we're back to 118. We were at 116K Bitcoin. And thanks to you guys with all the likes, 72K likes, you guys pumped Bitcoin back to 118. Look at that. And that's how you know we're bullish and we're in the bull market, when we're pumping on the weekends, guys. When we're pumping on the weekends like this, that's how you know we're bullish in the bull market. That's how you know we're in the crypto golden age. Right? And it brings a lot of nostalgia. Because last time, I mean, 2021 was basically the last times we were pumping on the weekends like this, man. It's crazy. And also seeing Ethereum start to outperform Bitcoin and move up slowly. So, oh yeah, Dogecoin. Let's take a look at Dogecoin here. I got you. Am I pretty good at my Dogecoin trade? What about ENA? Yeah, I'll check out ENA. We got multiple people asking for ENA. I'll do ENA soon. So Dogecoin, beautiful chart. On the monthly, bounce on the 618, which was the 50, which we got that 25-50 cross. So I mean, this is like, this is like 3 home runs right there, right? Bounce on the 618. We get that cross right there. So, you know, we really haven't really exploded here for Dogecoin yet. But where you can see we're starting to set up here to explode back to 40 cents Doge. And then after that, you know, over $1. And the most bullish point here is that we're still oversold. And here's the crazy thing. Last time we were this oversold for Dogecoin, you see how oversold we are? All the way down here. Last time we were this oversold was the bottom, around 6 cents. All the way over here. So on the monthly, we are set up to go past $1, in my opinion. On the weekly, we're still getting those crossovers, right? We just crossed over down here, but the good thing is that we bounced on the 25. So that 25 kind of saved us here, and very soon we'll cross back here. So Brandon says, I gave up on Solana when Trump broke it. Yeah, I feel you. Let's check out ENA. Let's take a look at ENA, which is a Ethereum-based coin. And again, I've been telling you guys, Ethereum is doing well. Ethereum-based coins are going to do really well, like ENS, Uniswap, Aave is another good one, Curve. So, is there another chart? Okay, this chart. So ENA, it came down here for a double bottom here from 2024, May 2025. Yeah. And this is a great double bottom here. Broke out of this resistance level. And we're riding that 25 on the daily, so a lot of bullish momentum here. I mean, you don't want to short a chart that looks like this. All right, we just got that golden crossover right here as well. So you see, stochastic is moving up. We're all moving up here because we have that bullish trend. This is a very strong bullish trend. We're just riding that 25. And I would say the next target really for ENA. Alright, it's this level right here. Is around 88 cents. So once we get to around 88 cents, I would say that's where you have some pretty big resistance points in my opinion. Right there. But I'm bullish. Chainlink, XLM. Haven't done Cardano yet. I bought Solana at 14, sold at 150, and bought commercial properties with the gains. Wow. You probably bought a ton then. That's amazing. But that's, I mean, that's you know, that's a great story right there. That's what you want to hear. And that's what we want to learn from Ziggy for this bull market, guys. Don't forget to take profits. Remember. You know, we're going to get so bullish. This is just the beginning too, guys. I mean, we're just in the beginning stages here. I don't even think retail is fully in yet. But we're going to get so bullish that you cannot get greedy. You got to remember to take profits. And this is why I love live streaming. This is the whole purpose why I come here to the live stream, to kind of keep you guys level-headed, give you my price targets, let you guys know when I'm selling most of my coins. And again, nothing here is financial advice, but you got to have some targets, because if you don't have some targets, like last bull market, you saw people that didn't have targets. They were waiting for some really big prices that never hit. So you don't want to be that person again. Property's over 250K. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, exactly. Pay yourself. So Cardano, another great coin. I'm gonna get that bullish crossover here on the monthly. Once we do, that's gonna be rare. I mean, this could take about a month, but you can see how bullish Cardano is, right? We bounced on the 25. Now we're starting to hold that 50 as support, and we had to come down. This is a big resistance level, that 50. We come down, bounce on the 25, and now we're breaking that 50. So. And again, Cardano hasn't exploded yet. We're just getting started, guys. We're just setting up here to explode. It's still over a 3x from its all-time high at $3. So you can see this pullback here on the weekly. We even bounced on the 25 and 50 right there.
New subscriber.
So what I see here is bullish price action for Cardano. He's putting in higher highs, higher lows. Kind of like an inverted head and shoulders here too, right? So I'm loving Cardano, and I'm happy with this pullback because I bought a ton on this pullback. I'm happy with my holdings now for Cardano, and yeah, I can see this coin going above $6. You've been in the crypto bull run before. Could you share your experience and a few gems to watch out for? Yes, I have been flashed. So I would say like my My biggest tip is watch out for these platforms that offer yield for certain cryptos like Bitcoin and other coins. We've seen last bull market, a lot of them went bankrupt and all that. So no matter how much the yield is, it's better to have a cold storage. And this reminds me too, guys, I'm gonna be making a live stream and some content on a good cold storage wallet. I just got it today right here. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. And I have like a 10% discount using my link. So stay tuned for that if you're looking for a good cold storage wallet, because you want to, the number one thing with cold storage wallet is security, right? And I would say one of the big thing is open source. You want to get a cold storage wallet that's open source and has some good chips, some good element chips. Yeah, I would say retail hasn't jumped in yet. Opening an inbound for towing trucks. Wow, man. Ziggy's like doing everything, man. He's buying all these properties, towing trucks. Insane. But that's awesome, man. You know, I hope I get to your level one day. It'll be awesome. But that's what I'm doing right now. I'm setting myself up to be, you know, to get to a good place from this bull market. And that's what I've been buying since the bear market. Have you started selling any profits now, or too soon to start? To be honest, I haven't been selling any profits. I just been buying still. So yeah, I haven't taken any profits yet. You will soon. Thank you, Ziggy. Thank you, man. When you start, take profits, bro. When will I start to take profits? When I start to see a lot of signals flash red, right? That's why I created my course, the 8 signals to sell the top. You know, one of them being Fibonacci, bearish divergence, and other factors like that. Bitcoin dominance is going back up. That's good. That's a good thing, man. Because look, I don't want Bitcoin dominance to fall down into the 50s just yet, right? I want us to go back here on Bitcoin dominance, because I believe a big topping signal, like one of my signals that I talk about in my course, is that Bitcoin dominance coming down to this level, right? That's gonna be a big sell signal to me. So I want Bitcoin dominance to move back up. My retirement hobby will be a chicken farm, bro. Really? Man, that's insane, because that's what, you know, I'm interested too. You know, I definitely want to have like a ranch and a chicken farm as well. I'm 42 now. I'll say 5 more years. That's awesome. So Ziggy's already made 5 more years. Brandon, we're checking out crypto. We're looking at Bitcoin at the moment. You think in September with rate cuts looming, the coins will fly? I think we'll probably pull back. Right. I think right now what's happening, guys, is we're you know, we're moving up into anticipation to the rate cuts, right? So we're pricing in the rate cuts. So by the time we get the rate cuts in September, we'll probably pull back. I don't think it'll be a crash, but it'll be a, you know, a pullback, and then we'll start to recover. I didn't speak English back in 2024 when I came to the US. Really? Wow. If you don't mind sharing, where did you come from? What country? Bitcoin dominance needs to keep falling for alts to fly. Yeah, I agree. I know. It's just that what I want to see, which is bullish, right, is like just you know, if Bitcoin dominance pumps, it doesn't mean all coins dump. Okay? So this is what's this is what I want to see, and this is what happened last bull market. All right, we have our first dump. So Bitcoin pumps 123K. Okay, it's fine. Then what happens? Bitcoin pulls back. ETH starts to outperform. We get a big dump here. Right, altcoins start to outperform. We get a big dump. But Bitcoin is still around 118K. So what I want to see now is Bitcoin go back to 120K. But altcoins kind of stay flat or lagging behind. Right? And then we start to move up higher. Bitcoin maybe is at 130K, 135, 150K, wherever that is. And as we go up, we basically get this happening, right? Every time Bitcoin pulls back slightly, we get profits flowing into altcoins. But we're still uptrending, right? It's not like altcoins are dumping on when we have these drops here, like we did during the bear market. So that's the difference on the Bitcoin dominance drops, not drops, the pumps in the bull market versus a bear market, where when we had these Bitcoin dominance pumps here, a lot of it was altcoins just dumping. So watching from Afghanistan, big love. Sahel, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. El Salvador, I worked in construction with a bunch of bucetas. Wow, so you're from it. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, you speak Portuguese as well? That's insane, man. That's amazing. Yeah, El Salvador's a beautiful country. Man, how did you learn Portuguese? You learned it in the El Salvador tour, or you learned it after you came into the US? But man, that's a great story right there. Ziggy came 2024, didn't even know English. And in construction here. Oh, okay, in construction. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of, Brazilian, Portuguese people that do construction. Hey, do you mind checking Ondo? XLM. Yeah, we'll check out XLM and then Ondo. You had your first cell phone at 26? Wow. That's an amazing success story right there. When I came to the US, I didn't know English either, but I was like 4 years old, so I picked up on it fast. But I do know English obviously being my best one, then my second best one is Portuguese, and then Spanish being my third best one. So XLM, very bullish. We got that bullish bounce here from the previous resistance level. And the difference here is last time we just broke through that in those bear market. This time we bounced off of it, and we're ready to get out of this multi-year pennant for XLM. So and you can kind of see we've been in this bear flag here, this bull flag. So very soon we'll break out of this, and we'll start here to retest the highs of around 60 cents. So I'll see back here at the highs is resistance, 60 cents. Do you know any no KYC exchanges to use from the UK? Yeah, BitUnix, the one that I recommend all the time. So BitUnix is a KYC free. It should work on the UK as well. And if you use my link, it should be the second link in my link bio. If you use my link, you get a big deposit bonus right there. And the best thing about using my link is that every single month I'll be updating you on the new campaign, so you can get future bonuses every single month. Because BitUnix, they love my live stream, so they give me these all the time. And I got you a say, bro. I got you. So check it out, BitUnix, KYC free. Obviously, I speak Spanish as my first language. Yeah, well, 100K. Let's go, guys. 100 freaking K. Thank you guys so much for the likes. You guys have been killing it. How do you make money on short moves? Yeah, I do leverage. 5 to 10x. Insane. 100k likes and 100 people. Insane. You guys have been killing it. Let me actually check. I can't check because I didn't have Tickfinity up. But definitely over like, probably like 20k or something crazy like that. Yeah, BitUnix should be good in Germany too. You don't need to KYC. So again, it's the second link in my link bio and a second good one. So let's say BitUnix doesn't work. The other good one is BTCC. That one is also KYC free, which is the third one. So you click on my link bio. BitUnix is this one, no KYC. The second good one is BTCC. And for them, I have a 10% deposit bonus. So basically, you can get 10% based on the amount that you deposit. So you see right here, they give me a 10% deposit bonus over 500. And the max reward though, the max reward for this is 10k. So you can get up to 10k, which is insane. But definitely take advantage of it, guys. You can use that money to leverage trade. And get ready for altcoin season. No more fingerprints. Yeah, it's actually my fan. I've been having it for a little bit. You think the top layer one say is a good? Yeah, let's do say here for Bitcoin billionaire. Because I did buy some say too. I think say is a good risk on coin. It's going to be its first bull market. We had a good bounce here. All right, I would expect it to move sideways here. I don't think it's going to break out, but I would expect it to move sideways and then break out here. But based on the charts, I would say isn't that bad. All right. I would say isn't that bad. You know, we're getting some bullish pullbacks here. We're bouncing off this critical level. Even if we put the 6MA here too. And again, the 25, we're gonna get the golden cross eventually on the weekly, on the daily. Already got those golden crosses here. So you see the momentum is to the upside. Right, we're in this nice uptrend here for say. It's just that right now it might get some sideways pullback. Because it's in the big, it's basically where it had support from back in 2024. From August. So like August to August. Right? Last August support. This August we're testing it as resistance. So we might get some pullback. Let's see here. Jasmy. Last time I checked out Jasmy, it's starting to move up pretty good. And we're starting to move up pretty good here for Jasmy. Again, we're going to break out of that support, that previous support level. Jasmy is a coin that looks like an Adam and Eve bottom. All right. So I do believe it has bottom. And on the daily, we're all tangled up. This is when you want to buy, when we're all tangled up like here. We're going to get that golden cross very soon. And then later on, we'll get the 50 crossing the 200. So this all implies that the momentum is strong. It's strong to the upside, which you can also see right here on stochastic. When we see this nice curve here to overbought. That's telling me that, again, like right here. You see right here on the daily how the stochastic dumped to oversold, right? So it's telling you that the momentum is down. And when we dumped, we were still down here for Jasmy. So we were still down here. And then we dumped to oversold. We weren't done yet, so we dumped even more. All right, so now we're moving up here to overbought. But it's not like we're going to top out here. We're going to start to move more. So that's why I like looking on the daily. It kind of shows you what's going to happen. So I would expect Jasmy to move past here around 0.18 level. 103k likes, insane. Thank you guys so much. And guys, tomorrow I'm gonna be looking to do a I think I'll probably do like a nighttime live stream because I want to cover the weekly close. So I'll probably start like around 6 p.m. Eastern time, around there maybe. Try to join your trading group. It's getting blocked. Let me see here. I don't know. Oh, okay. So if you click on the link bio, because on TikTok they do that for all links. Just click follow through, or like click on still go to the link. But if you clicked on my link bio and it works, let me see here, because it should work. And by the way, guys, if you guys want to join my free Telegram, right? It's not my trading group, but my free Telegram, we go over 1,000 people. You just click right here, and then you join my Telegram. So you click right there. We got over 1,000 people, and I'm pretty active on it. See right here, you can join right there. Now for the trading group, let me see right here. The Trading University. Yeah, it should work. So you can see right here, I clicked on it. It should work. Just click on join. The Telegram should be on the Telegram logo right here. See here at the top has my YouTube. Telegram should be right here. And we got over 1,000 people. You can join right there. Is it a good entry? I wouldn't say it's a good entry to short Bitcoin, even though it's at 118. It can definitely pull back. It's just you want to be careful here, because we can break out here and liquidate more shorts, right? Because we probably have a lot of shorts trying to short right here this level. But a lot of times I've seen it so many times before where we, a lot of people are expecting a short, but then we have a breakout, take out those shorts and then we pull back. You see what I'm saying? So especially when you have a breakout of this bull flag, you want to be careful shorting Bitcoin right now. So yeah, breakout to 123 last time. But yeah, again, guys, I'm gonna be live streaming tomorrow. You guys absolutely killed it today, 105. And I'll be doing a longer live stream tomorrow because my phone's about to lose battery. It's like at 10%. So again, join the free Telegram. If you guys want a serious trading group, you can join CTU. We got over 1,000 people in the Telegram. And again, if you want to trade, check out BitUnix. This is where I trade. But this is, by the way, guys, when you guys use my link, every single month I'll be giving you guys these campaigns and keeping you guys up to date on these campaigns where you can get future bonuses. So it's not like a one-time reward. Okay. So yeah, and by the way, if you missed the live stream, you can check it out on YouTube. It's all recorded on there. Just go to the live streams tab and you can check it out there. But I'll be live again tomorrow, guys, for about a 2-hour, 3-hour live stream. So put the notification bell so you guys know when I go live. Thank you guys for all the gifts. Shout out to everyone on here. Shout out to Ziggy for all the likes. And shout out to Big Mo, A-Mal. Thank you guys so much. Love you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Thank you, YouTube. You guys killed it today. Absolutely insane. Thank you for all the likes. Bitcoin back to 118K. It's gonna be a big level, right? I mean, this is how you know the bull market is here, when we're bullish like this, when we're pumping on the weekend. That's how you know. But thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Put the notification bell so you guys know when I go live. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.